It's going down the word the curve. You heard me. Just set this up. Okay. Here in Southern California, it is a beautiful, beautiful, well, day, night already. Wanted to chop it up with the folks in the low, see what's good. Because I know it is the weekend, people enjoying themselves. Just make sure to, be safe out there. Because apparently it seems like some kind of incident happened right here, right now. Or this is a DUI checkpoint. Like, damn, it's still early and there's already shit cracking. It's crazy. Hope everybody spend a great Thanksgiving with their loved ones. You already know we back to the same routine. Back to getting it. After being off. Now, we're hoping to release a battle rap reaction on the other channel, right? I know I was this one yesterday. Well, we did, but it got flagged, so so back to the drawing board it is. So some of these artists, I don't know, some of these artists reacting to their music is kind of difficult. So sometimes we get obstacles in our way. We're just trying to show love, but it is what it is. They drop a new video on this channel if you guys are curious. You guys scope that out. What's cracking like in the homie Derek is definitely up in the building. What's cracking like in my loc? Getting ready to make the Skrilla. You was 11 and why now you're a YouTube general? Damn, Serio, that is crazy. It's insane. What's cracking like in Dashpool? The positive guy wants to play present politics. I know, it's crazy. And it is what it is, though. It's a trip. I don't know. Some individuals are a trip. I wonder what the hell's going on over here. They have the street closed, so I don't know what the fuck happened. It's been long since I... Yeah, well, yesterday was my day off. And then on Thursday, I think we did it live early. Why are they like that? To me, it just seems that they miss the feeling. They miss the feeling of being, I guess, seen that way. Like the feeling that they remembered as, like being somebody, they look up to him, like respected and shit like that, right? I think they just miss that feeling, right? And then when they're on here and they start telling these tales, right, and people start giving them that type of, I guess, attention, it brings back a lot of old feelings, right? And they, they don't want to let them go again, so they fall into the fucking the trap. But it's crazy though, because they bring it upon themselves. I know that they get stressed out of all this bullshit and drama that's going, but that's the attention that they're asking for, though. That's the attention that they're looking for, though. Because they're the ones that are injecting themselves in these kind of conversations amongst these kind of people, though. Did he go to Black Friday shopping? Also, what was it? Oh, for Thanksgiving we had ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, mac salad. What else did we have? Stuffing, fucking pumpkin pie, fucking man, everything, bro. That shit. I ate a gang, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I ate like fucking 5 plates. And as for Black Friday, nah, I don't do Black Friday shopping, no. My wife and my daughter went, but nah, I'm not much of a shopper. It's not my thing. Have I tried No, I haven't, bro. The only grocery stores that I shop at is El Super, Northgate, Superior, uh, Food for Less sometimes. But that's about it. Mostly Superior. It's the closest one to the pad. This guy's a real estate seller, but he's now saving the pump because. Was he? Damn, bro. That's a good highlight. It's a trip. A lot of people create that tough guy persona, though. I don't know. I guess I would blame society for for kind of structuring it that way. Seems a lot of people tend to go down that route, though. I tried Raising Cane the other day. It was alright. I don't understand the hype. I think the hype with Raising Cane, I think, is maybe the prices. Like, how it's cheap and it's kind of like, decent food, right? That's probably what it is. Because it is cheap. Like the meals, they are, pretty cheap compared to like other fast food restaurants. I don't know. These young people, they make all kinds of weird shit trends. So, I mean, Crocs started trending. I don't get it. Right? Like. I don't see. I don't see why all these people want to get Crocs and little figurines on them. But it is what it is. Or Buzz Balls. Everybody wanting to drink Buzz Balls. I don't know. I don't understand these kind of behaviors though. It's just people just. I never understood these people that follow the trends though. But it is what it is. I don't see the hype behind it either. Like, dang, we should try this, bro. Like, why? Well, everyone's trying it right now. Like, and I don't give a fuck what everyone else is doing. I'm trying to drink what I want to drink, bro. Because nothing ever lives up to the hype, bro. Then you see what the big fuss is about, and then you're like, this is it. you know, it's never what people make it out to be. It's crazy how they're still calling up people for cheese and. I'm telling you, man, Sid. And then he doesn't understand why people call him out for this stuff. It's like, or the people that defend him, like, do you not see what he's doing here? You don't see what's wrong right here? It's crazy, like when people do something right, and then like people still defend it right, and they can't see, like, do you not see what's happening right here? Like people are just, I don't know, it's mind-boggling. I shot Popeyes. It was like, yeah, Popeyes is alright. I think it's better than KFC though. I mean, like, I think it's good, but I wouldn't say that it's to die for. Like when people be like, "Oh, would you say that In-N-Out's like, like, well, I wouldn't say In-N-Out like the burger of California. That's the must try item. I mean, it's good, but it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh my god type. What's cracking like a little rich? Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, it depends what kind you get though. What kind you get? Did you get the Cajun spice chicken, or did you just get like the original? Back when I was in Utah, I used to believe those and then coming together to do a show was the North and South. It had me. That yeah, like when people would paint it out like that. To me, I have always thought that was strange. Even when the first fight happened, like I never promoted it on my channel, and people were like, "Why? Like you're one of these people that just wants to see the violence continue and stuff like that." And it's like, that's not what it is at all. It's just that I know for a fact that this individual can represent the South and that individual can represent the North. There is no such thing, right? So for people to come and like try to label stuff like that is dumb. Like who made these people the spokesman? Like, and people believing that it's like it's weird. Like people don't understand how complex stuff is. It's not so simple like that. Especially when that individual, as much as people want to paint him, from the North doesn't like him. You know what I mean? He is not welcome by the North. So to try to put him as the face that's representing the North, when the North, that's like insulting them, right? Because they don't consider him. You know what I mean? I mean, look at all the Northern rappers they have made these songs about him. Like that should already. Like what more do you guys need? They literally had rappers making this in the individual. Multiple rappers this in the individual. But I ain't gonna lie, in that song they did go in though. They did go in. I was yesterday. Who was Target? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you told me. Yeah, they were having good specials or what? Like cheap? Oh shit, serio? Damn, it's not bad. Now behind I went to the Curacao. Target gave it whack givebacks. Hey, fuck it. At least they're giving something. No? Shit, in nowadays economy, you're lucky you get anything. Hey, but a chance to get a gift card, that's not bad though. That's not bad. Shit. Hey, $200. I mean, it may not go that long of a way, but hey, it's God damn, 480. Wow, fuck. I would have been like, excuse me, how much shit? I would have been like, shit, that shit better come with like golden. Raising Cane isn't good without the sauce. Yeah, I tried the sauce. The sauce kind of reminds me of like the sauces that they give like some of these burger joints. I was gonna name them, but I forget that not everyone lives in California, so they'll be like, "What? What place is that?" Well, it says you have been watching. You know what? I probably think that when it comes to cricket, I probably think that the what you may call it, like watching like Pakistan and India play makes it more exciting because the announcing people and the fans they hype the game up, because that to me does, it does go a long way. People think that it's not, but it does though. When the crowd is into it, it kind of levels up the game, compared to like, it's just dead and silent. You feel me? Like they kind of amp it up, you know like the energy that they're putting out, you kind of tend to feel it, right? It makes the games more exciting, especially the broadcasters. You gotta have good broadcasters when it comes to sports, bro. Because if you have some broadcasters that have no energy, it's just like watching the game is like, you know what I mean? But when you have some good broadcasters that actually like the sport, it makes it more like, like genuine, like alive, Because I noticed that some of the American ones in cricket though, like the broadcasters, they seem so like dull, like they don't want to be there. Kind of like the golfer ones. He's about to hit it to the eighth hole. You're kind of just like, bro, where's that energy at, bro? You gotta throw that energy. If not, I don't know. I ain't people reviewing. I saw something that place. Oh yeah, no. Food needs sauce, bro. Food needs sauce. Food without sauce is just like a sin. Time change. Shades, Buzz Balls, beep. Oh yeah, I forgot that one. The beatboxes. Like the phone. I just can't do the sweet stuff, like stuff that's just sweet and with. I feel like alcohol and sweet just does not go good together. It'll be like the other YouTubers also. Why are these people like not realizing people are coming here? Like, yeah, I know. Like, they're cool with this guy and cool with that guy, and they're dropouts. Like, bro, they're not fucking targeting you because you're a dropout, goofball. I'm telling you, bro, that because that's where they choose to put other attention to, bro, because that's what they care about. They care about that status, even though they claim that they don't. They do. That's why they highlight it. That's why they can't see what people are actually pointing out. That in itself is confirmation right there. You know what I mean? Like, hey, where were you at, motherfucker? You wouldn't be able to do the time that I did it where I was locked up. And it's like, no one is saying that they can do the time where you were at. That's not what they're saying. They're saying, why are you lying? They're not saying that they can do the time better than you. They're not saying that they're downer than you. They're not saying they're more gangster than you. But they can't see that, right? Because that's what they care about. They're saying, why are you lying and hiding this? That's what they're saying. But I'm telling you, bro, they can't see it because, they're only focused on what they care about. Being considered gangsters. I need the internet to believe that I'm a gangster, a real one. Because then if not, I'm not happy. See how happy they were when everybody believed that they were gangsters on the internet? They were having the times of their lives on here. Now that people are calling them out on it, they're not so jolly. You would figure somebody grew out of that, right? Then they wouldn't care. Like, well, I don't care if people think I'm not a gangster. I don't care about that stuff no more. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? But no, the opposite happens. Fuck you, pussy, man. I'll block you. Hey, bro, call him a gangster, bro. You're hurting his feelings when you say he's not a gangster. He's gonna block you if you don't consider him a gangster. Yes, my guy, you're the downest Southsider that has ever existed. You're the downest North that ever existed. You guys are the most craziest and gangsters out there. Your legacy will forever live on in the bottom. That's what they want to hear. Hey, I like this guy. We should make him a moderator. But they have no egos. I don't have an ego. Could have fooled me. How do you feel about the red team being cool with the blue, but only? Mm-hmm. It is what it is. It would have made to me is, it's like I think the only ones that care about that is the ones that have actually had those types of battles that build that animosity, right? You can't have an animosity if you never clashed with a person, right? Like if you never had any runnings with an individual, right? It's just different for people in Southern California because there's no Northerners down here, right? So it's just to us is like, like anytime, the only time these conversations get brought up is on the internet, right? Because out there, no one's talking about that kind of stuff or thinking about or worried about that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if people were to see Mexicans walking out down here with a red rag, the last thing that would pop into their head is them thinking that they're Northerners. They'll think that they're Bloods or something, or like one of these neighborhoods with, or just some random individual. But they would never think that they're Northerners, though. You get what I mean, though? Like they'll never be like, "What is that a North?" You know, get what I'm saying? But up there, I get it because they have, upstate Southerners, so I, so for them, is the hatred is built is real. The street red team. Oh no, yeah, I'm aware of that. You know what I mean? I am completely aware of that. I want you to eat in and out. Every other bird. You think so? Nah. I mean, I don't think In and Out's the best. He's in trouble with sharing close to people for duration and heat. He's in trouble with certain people? Groups of people? That's crazy. I was eating Domino's pizza last Tuesday. Yeah, I was supposed to drop one the other day, but it got flagged though. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'm just like, damn. They flagged that shit quick, bro. As soon as it went up, that shit was already flagged. I was like, what the fuck? He says it's just sauce of seasoning. Yeah. Reminds me of Chick-fil-A sauce. I tried Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Probably what stands out about Chick-fil-A's food than other places is the freshness of their stuff, though. You know, like, I feel like their food is more fresh. Like, they use, like, you know, like, their vegetables are more fresh, like the lettuce and tomatoes and fucking... Even their chicken's more juicy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit's expensive as fuck, though. It's like for 4 combos, it's like fucking $80, bro. I'm just like, god damn. It is not playing. Like 86, if I'm not mistaken. Like almost $100. I know, but they gotta throw some live in there, bro. When the announcers are just like throwing mid, man. I might try a lot of street food in new restaurants when I'm in India. Oh no, yeah, if I'm visiting like a fucking like a different country and shit, oh yeah, I'll be trying all kinds of shit of theirs. Like hey, let me get some of the whatever you guys people always ask for around this bitch. Give me the shit that people always come in here for. Let me see what's cracking. Like it would be dumb going to a different country and then fucking ordering a pizza or a hamburger. Like like you finally get to try like some new shit and you gonna go back to the same old. Like nah, we only do. I mean shit. It's not that often we get to travel, so like we might as well make the best of it and see what's cracking with some new stuff. I'm excited about the food. Yeah, no shit. Especially when you're eating your home food from the homeland, from the actual home turf. Obviously, it's gonna hit different. He's supposed to put the nail in the coffin. Oh, said it what? Like he's done covering them or what? Shadow something keeps trying to say you're exposed to behind the voice because you hate those encounter someone. What the hell? That is crazy. I don't even hate those individuals. See what I mean? Like you like people can't say I hate like I'm answering the subscribers' question, like they're asking me, you know, my thoughts on the video. So I come and I speak, you know, my honest opinions with the facts. Hatred if it's I'm coming on here and I'm making it like my objective and I coming and I'm this like fuck them pussies, man. Don't watch them. Them guys are cowards. Them guys are. You get what I mean? I never do that. I merely just come and spit the facts. That's it. That's no hate. If my subscribers wouldn't even ask me these, I wouldn't even make the videos. You get what I'm saying? So that in itself is goofy. Not only that, but the individual and me don't have the same vocabulary. And that's just something that's really, really hard to, especially when you're trying to like change your persona to pretend to be somebody else. One of the things that, you know, people have a hard time doing is, you know, changing their whole entire like pattern of talking, spelling, you know, and the grammar that they use. It's very, very hard, um, like playing that kind of character. People always make mistakes. That's why whenever they're investigating, they always look into, like, when people write, let's say somebody goes missing, right, and they get a letter, right, they make sure that the letters, if it's actually written by the person or if somebody's, pretending to be them, right? And even like family members will be like, yeah, I got a text message, but I know it wasn't her because she doesn't use this word or she doesn't use this phrase or she doesn't use emojis. I'm telling you, bro, people have, you know, characters to them, right? They have like patterns to them, right? So you can always tell when somebody's just pretending to be somebody else, right? Like the pattern just doesn't match, you know. And like I said, if I really wanted to say something, I would say it on my channel. I don't need to hide behind a voice or, you know what I mean? Like, why the hell would I need to hide my voice in a different channel? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, I don't like the individuals. That doesn't mean that I hate the individuals. What are your thoughts on some people in the internet trying to push the narrative that active nothing else? Why does exist in the middle? That's cool. They can say that all they want. You know what I mean? Like, you're never gonna be able to stop the internet from trying to say something or spread something, right? But it's irrelevant though. The only thing that matters is truth and truth only. What it is that people just try to say that just to aggravate people. Like, no, there isn't. Show me, motherfucker, pussy. Yeah, you get what I mean? Like, you can obviously see that people are just trying to aggravate people. Because I get told that shit too, right? Like, but I never bite though. Same thing when they say about my neighbor. Oh, your neighborhood's dead. Your neighbor's not around. Okay, if you say so. Because they want me to be on here in my feelings and talk. You get what I mean? But it's not gonna work though. It never works. Like, I know what you're trying to do, bro. It's just not gonna work. That's why I just let people say whatever the hell they want. Because it would be pointless arguing something that's just you're not gonna be able to win, and is irrelevant. The truth is the only thing that matters. Maybe once or twice. I don't know. Now, Jack in the Box is good. I like the way Jack in the Box tastes, especially the tacos. Yeah, hey, how was it? It was good. Hey, hope you enjoyed it. Go to China. What the hell? I don't know if they eat dog in China. I don't know if that's an actual thing. I mean, in Tijuana, they used to sell tacos de perros in some areas. And that was an actual thing, too. But, like, people just kind of use isolated incidents, right? And think that that's a custom of the country, though. Because, like, let's say if one day food sources were to be, like, scarce, like, there's not really, like, that much food, like, let's say, and the only thing available, like, let's say, were to be dogs, I'm pretty sure people will start eating dogs, without a doubt. Survival, right? So then, I guess, when the push comes to shove, right? In certain areas, even like in World War II, there was times in certain places, like in certain spots of Germany, where food started to be scarce, and they would start eating like pets and shit like that, right? Hey, tough times call for some crazy shit. But the pizza burger serve countries are very different. Yeah, and in the sense, you know how there's some restaurants in other countries that try to appeal to, like, let's say, um, tourists, right? So they try to make it like American style. Never said a dog burger. Whatever. It's written by PC. Stories written by a PC. I never heard of that. They put his face. Oh, the stories written by a current prisoner or something like that. Why he doesn't have a channel no more? Well, yeah, that guy did tend to. I'm telling you, when you indulging in certain conversations, it comes with a risk, bro. It's gonna come with a risk. You know what I mean? And these individuals know this, right? Like for I know you know that these conversations are taboo because the reason why you're hiding your face, right? So then when stuff starts to like hits the fans, right? They can't act surprised and be like, man, why is this happening? Like you knew the consequences. This shit is not a joke. It's not a game, bro. As people want to be like, why don't they just let them do their thing? What does it matter to them? Hey, bro, the streets are just not to be played with, bro. They're just not meant to be fucked with. You may feel however you want. You may feel like, oh, that's up, that's sad, that's messed up. Why don't they legislate? Feel however you want, but it don't change the facts of how things is, bro. And no matter how much you complain, it's never gonna change. That is the way the program is, whether you like it or not. You know, the program wasn't designed to appeal to satisfy people. It's crazy. Homer ate his pet lobster. Had a pet lobster? I don't go Black Friday. Yeah, I know. Like, there's got to be like something like really, really good in order for me to hit that. I heard he wasn't paying either. Oh, he paid them? Oh shit! Wait. Then wouldn't that mean that individuals could just start to go on start saying anything just to get paid then? Hey, this guy's paying people with stories, and then somebody could just go on there and just make up some shit. I can't speak in California, and still be in California. Yeah, there's just certain things that you're just, it's not so much speaking on these. It's rocking their bed. It's fucking with is doing anything that they're gonna be able to feel, right? Anything that's gonna be able to affect them. They're not gonna like. Because people have no business in that. Especially like think of it like this: people that, like I said in my video, people that debrief or that leave that life behind, they're saying we no longer want anything to do with the gangster life or the gangster way of doing things or anything that's gangster related. I am now, focusing on myself and doing me and just being a, you know, uh, like a good citizen out there like the rest of society. So instead of doing that, you come out and then you're now indulging in these kind of conversations, injecting yourself in the mix still. And it's like, for somebody who didn't want nothing to do with this life no more and all that, why are you still injecting yourself and having these conversations and still indulging and involving yourself in this kind of shit? I thought you didn't want nothing to do with this life. I thought you were moving on. I thought, you were leaving all of this behind. Then what the fuck are you doing? Oh, now because it's profitable, right? Or now because, you want to satisfy some kind of ego trip? Now it's okay to now start indulging back into this behavior? And now bitching and shit like that when you realize now, all this drama comes your way? You knew this life was full of chaos and drama. Don't act like you didn't know, right? Don't act like you're being, caught off guard. Like, what you think was gonna happen? You have no right to speak on this no more. Remember? You don't want nothing to do with this no more. And they know the audience that they're like the people that watch the videos because they have the YouTube app where it shows them roughly the age of their audience and who their audience are, right? So they know that there's no kids watching that these people are being like, oh, it's to, help these kids out and keep them out. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. How do we know this to be a fact? Because, like I said, it tells you who you share your audience with, with certain other YouTubers, right? And even they themselves said it, like they have their shit set for no, underage people are watching, right? So it's like, I thought your message was for these kids and stuff like that. See, you get what I mean? They just try to say whatever just to try to justify the means. Like I said, fuck it, no one's saying anything. Like, you can speak on whatever you want, right? Just don't lie about it, though. Try to paint yourself like you're the good guy here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good trying to get up with you guys, and we out.